What is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. It has been a very long time. I have been gone for 15 days. I landed from Tokyo. I'm back from Tokyo, back from Japan. Not just Tokyo, I was in Osaka as well. I think it's so fitting that there was a Japanese update while I was in Japan. But well, I couldn't record much. I did that one video on my iPad and everyone said that, oh my god, the frames are so silky smooth. If you want me to do more videos on my iPad, I could try. I mean, the quality is a lot better, isn't it? And a lot of people agree. By the way, I think a lot of people don't know this. Honestly, I think a lot of people actually don't know this, but there is an Easter egg in this opening screen. I'm not sure if you can tell, but my name is in it. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if anyone noticed this, okay? But there's an Easter egg. If you look under Revival, Part 1, right at the bottom, in red, you see BLSM. You see that? Yeah! That's my little Easter egg in the Hutch opening screen for Top Drive. So that's really cool. But anyway, guys, how has everyone been? How are you guys? Hey, sit down, relax. Take a cup of milk, cup of water. I brought back some Japanese milk that I have over here. It's empty, though, because you can't bring liquids on the flight. Duh. But I wanted to keep the card in because that milk is goated. But it's from a cow. But it's like goatedest and like greatest of all time. But anyway, I hope I remember how to record. Is OBS working? OBS seems to be working. That's cool. Sit down, relax, get myself back into the zone. Laptop's been switched off for like 2 weeks. Back on BlueStacks. It's yeah. How's everyone been? Huh? Comment down in the comments below, or type down in the comments below. How's everyone been? How's Top Drives? All that kind of stuff. I've been away for 2 weeks, and honestly speaking, I've not played Top Drives for the last 2 weeks as well. I think the entire time I was in Tokyo, I think I spent less than an hour of playtime on Top Drives over the last 2 weeks, or maybe about an hour or so. Not much has happened, and I mean, okay, maybe a little more than an hour because we did that 1 mil opening, but definitely less than 2 hours. Okay, how do I show you how little I've played? I think if you go to the leaderboards, I don't know which button. Is this the button for the leaderboard? Yeah. That's how many item scores I've had since the beginning of the month, I guess. Like, I'm ranked 2,604, the lowest I've ever been. Usually my rank is around 200, 300. 275 item scores. I've missed so many. I've missed so many events. I've missed, there was an entire final. I did try and play in the final, and I was close in winning it, actually, but I just didn't have the right hand. Me saying I didn't have the right hand with a fully upgraded Wyatt. And the main reason for that is because I don't have a medium ground clearance car. I took a gamble in the final. I went all 5 low ground clearance, no medium ground clearance. And of course, when I was playing in like the last 10 minutes, which I was in a tonkatsu restaurant eating with Giselle, amazing tonkatsu. It's like a Japanese pork cutlets. Yeah, I got like 15 medium ground clearance tracks in a row, and I was so stubborn. I didn't switch my hand. I didn't put in a medium ground clearance car, so that just made me an instant target, and I didn't win the prize car. But hey, it was a shit prize car, so I don't really care. But yeah, what has happened over the last 2 weeks? I mean, elephant in the room, big ass update. Okay, not that big, but there was a new update, so that's pretty big. What has changed in my garage now? Since I've not played the game for like 2 weeks, I did not take the game very seriously. Didn't play any events, I didn't compete for much, didn't get a lot of packs, didn't get a lot of cash either. But there are pros and cons to every situation. Because I didn't take the game very seriously, I started just maxing things for fun, and being a bit more careless, I guess. I did get one legendary while I was in Japan. It was the Lancia, which was like, what was it for? Himina's collection, right? So we got that 1 star as well. And I maxed 3 epics, so that's you don't really hear that. I mean, considering that I didn't play much, I maxed 3 epics. 2 were passion projects. I thought that, since I wasn't playing the game very much, I wasn't maxing cards that I needed for certain events, I could focus on, passion projects. Because what happened was that while I was in Japan, I think I would only check Top Drives once a day. I might have missed a couple daily rewards as well, actually. Definitely wasn't playing clubs. But Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster, so I maxed this one out for Samina's collection. And the reason why I chose the Lamborghini Murcielago, because I have a couple epics from this collection, was because I unpacked this on the plane. Giselle unpacked this for me on the plane while we were flying to Tokyo. We got this from a challenge. So the main reason why I want to max it out was because it didn't have that legendary tag. So the Murcielago Roadster, we maxed it out. I do have a couple other cars from Samina's collection that are also, capable of winning me. Okay, not a couple others, just the DNX. DNX has that legendary tag. I don't really want to max it out. If anything, I do want to sell it. The goal for most of these cards that I have of the legendary status is if I unpack another DNX, I'm going to sell this for like 300k, and that's going to be, you know, the theme for all of the legends here. Once I unpack the epic version, like the pure epic version, I'm going to sell the legend for cash as well. Speaking about selling legendaries, you know how I did a 1 mil opening while I was in Japan? I did not make a mil, by the way, passively. I barely played, so I made about 600,000 over like about 2 weeks while I was there, and I was like, I want to do a 1 mil opening while I'm in Japan. I want to pump out another video. So to get the extra 300k, I sold my Audi TTR as Roadster. Remember, I had this as a legendary and I absolutely hated it. It was terrible. It was useless. I don't like the car. I like Audis, but I'm not a fan of the TT. So yeah, and more so it's a convertible, which is like a style that I'm not really interested in as well, because you gotta remember, convertibles never really was a thing for me. I grew up in Seattle. It rained every day. Why would you get a convertible when it rains every day? Then when you move to Malaysia and everything is so freaking hot and there are mosquitoes everywhere, why the hell would you even have a convertible? You want the AC blasting all the time. So yeah, I've never really liked convertibles anyway. But yeah, sold that. So that's gone. So that got me the extra 300k, and then I made like a mil, and then yeah, that was done. So that was the opening, right? So we sold that. Then we had 2 more epics that I fully upgraded. That were passion projects. So the next one is CLA 250 4matic shooting brake. We maxed this one out mainly because it's Giselle's car. Giselle's car is a CLA. It is a 200 instead of a 250, and it's front wheel drive instead of 4-wheel drive. But this was the closest thing to Giselle's car, so I really want to max it out. Obviously, I have the closest thing to my car fully upgraded in that W212. Or there's a space, so if I just put AMG, maybe it'll show up that way. Yeah, so I have that fully upgraded. So I was like, yeah, I want to max Giselle's car as well. So we got the CLA done and dusted, and I also decided, I made a new call. I was like, I'm gonna start, you know, maxing out every Mercedes epic. That's gonna be my new thing. You know how like I've always like focused on Dodge, Porsche, and Aston Martin. Well, we're keeping Dodge and we're keeping Porsche, but we're getting rid of Aston Martin. So I'm breaking links with Aston Martin. Just not really the thing that I want to go for anymore. You know, I've given it 5 years and I couldn't unpack DBS Superleggera, so whatever, dude. You don't want me, I don't want you either anymore. So Aston Martin's just done. We don't really want that anymore. We're gonna focus on Mercedes now. So CLA 250 was a great one to usher in that new era of epics that I want to collect and max. I do have a decent amount of Mercs, and I gotta get to maxing a lot of these. The SLS AMG Roadster ML63. I was playing Mbong and I recently maxed out the G63 as well, right? So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I was recently talking to Mbong, and you know, obviously he is more of a Mercedes collector than I will ever be, and he's more of a Mercedes nerd and fan than I will ever be. And I mean that in just the highest compliment. But I was talking to Mbong and I was like, you know, the reason why I want to switch to Mercedes and drop Aston Martin is Aston Martin's kind of boring, in the sense that everything's just the frickin' same. I have every single Aston Martin epic in the game. I have every single one, and I'm gonna keep it that way. But you know, I'm not gonna max any of them out because they're all the same. They're all rear-wheel drive. They're all performance tires, and most of them are not even useful anymore. In fact, all of them are not even useful at all. I think the only ones that I've actually used is the Aston Martin Vantage and this one recently, in one of those challenges. But that was about it. I don't touch anything else. So these cars, unfortunately, this still has a legend tag as well. I'm waiting. When I get another Vanquish Zagato, I'm gonna sell that. But yeah, this is just not it. So Aston's done. I want to focus more on the Mercedes epics and max every single one because there's more variety here. We've got center tires, we've got performance tires, we've got SUVs, we've got 4-wheel drives, rear-wheel drives, we've got medium ground clearance cars, low ground clearance cars, and you know, hopefully there will be a new Mercedes revamp and I will go crazy on those packs. But yeah, with that being said, that's all cool. That's the new thing. So second, I guess the first of 2 passion projects was the CLA 250. And the other car I'm gonna set to max out. Oh guys. The Mitsuoka. Where are you? Why are you not showing? There it is, the Mitsuoka, buddy. Because I searched up a couple photos online. This thing legit actually has off-road tires. So I hope that this stays, because if HUT changes it to all service tires, it's gonna go down to ultra air. But then I get a free epic fuse, I guess. But yeah, I was thinking, you know what? A Japanese update dropped in Japan. This is the only epic that I got from the opening. I might as well max it out. So I did. So the Mitsuoka, just another passion project, and I was just like, you know what, whatever. I got a bunch of fused material lying around. I wanted to clear up some shop. So yeah, let's talk about the other thing. Asia Pacific Revival, brand new update. What do I have? Well, got a maxed out buddy, so that's pretty cool. Got a maxed out EVX concept, Grandeur, and the NSX. It's kind of crazy. There are 5 Ultras that you can unpack in this update, and I've only pulled 3. I got 4 of these, if you remember. I got 4 EVXs. I fused 1 away. We've got a lot of these Grandeurs. Got 2 of the NSXs. I've not maxed a single super rare from this update. So we've literally maxed an epic before a single super rare from this update, which I think is a bit of a power move. And the only things that I would do when I'm like not taking the game seriously, I guess. Couple of rares max. I mean, this is the collection so far. Let me just showcase to you what I have fully upgraded. So 16 cars. Yeah, this is kind of funny. Not a single super rare. I don't like upgrading super rares. But yeah, I've got the epic. We've got the couple ultra rares. I feel like, you know, I've not paid attention to any Discord or any kind of community posts. But I feel like maybe some people are angry that you can't use your tokens, because I've got a crap ton of tokens, guys. I've got a crap ton. I got a crap ton of ultra tokens, and it feels like I can't use any of them because, you know, I had to max these cars legit. So I've got all these tokens lying around. I'm just like, what am I gonna do? What am I actually gonna do with all those tokens? I don't know. Look at all the ultra tokens I got. I got 215 tokens. So that's how many ultras can I max with 215? So 215 divided by 5. 215, no, let me 215 divided by 5, that's like 43. I can max 43 ultras, and I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Got a couple of rares that I fully upgraded. I went for variety, so we've got 4-wheel drive standard, front-wheel drive standard, more 4-wheel drive standard, lots of standard actually. I don't know if I'm going for variety. A couple performance tire cars, the Orochi, as well as the Swift. I feel like I've already gotten all of the Orochis. It really feels that way. And I feel like a lot of, because it's a pretty small update, I feel like, you know, if you're a completionist, it might feel pretty good. That's okay. So we don't have the gold premium, and that's a prize. So we're missing 1 car. You know, a lot of people say that this car is like disgusting. It's really ugly. I don't think so. I guess I'm just weird like that. I think it's weird looking. I think it's kind of funky looking, but I don't think it's bad, you know? Like, what I think is really disgusting looking is like the Morgan Arrows. I think these are gross. Like, why in the hell are they making their headlights look inward? I hate that. But yeah, I guess it's just a hot take. I don't think the Orochis look that bad. I mean, it looks like some kind of sea creature, and I'm okay with that. They went for a theme, and they kind of nailed it, I would say. So that's kind of funny. I don't know. But that's the new update. Is there anything I want from the new update? I mean, another prize card coming up. I feel like I'm going to be missing it because it's going to be revolving around the new Hyundais. I don't have any of that. I did not compete in the qualifier, so I didn't even get the carbon fiber from the qualifier. I didn't get anything from the carbon fiber. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed, I would say. Why am I doing Samina's collection, by the way? That's not even the update. It's Asia Pacific Revival. Yeah, there you go. All cars. I mean, it would be nice to get an Ionic, you know, it would be nice to get one of these. I don't think I'll be getting any of them, but we'll see. Anyway, as always, I feel like I need to open a pack, so let's just do that. I don't have a lot of gold, I have 800 gold, but we can open the premium special. That gets us 10,000 cash in 5 slots, and they're all new cars as well, so I'll happily take it with open arms and see what we get. We can get lucky, but I don't think we will. Honda Jazz, CRX, that's a pretty cool one. Jimny 5-door, yes, the only Indian car in the game, there you go. We've got a, 48 Suzuki Concept S. One more to go. Are we going above Super Rare? Let's see. If we go above Super Rare, if I get another EVX or the Hyundai Grandeur, I'm gonna freak. Let's go. Oh, that was 5? Never mind. I haven't played the game in so long that I can't even count. Okay, yeah, that was 5. I mean, all new besides the CRX, and that's a pretty cool one. I mean, I guess I'll add it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a lot of upgrades to do. I don't know when the next 1 mil opening is going to be. I think it's going to be a while. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of cars that I need to upgrade. We've got some events. I mean, we've got the prelims going on, we've got daily events going on, St. Patrick's. Oh, yeah, I think the challenge going on is actually awarding a lot of pretty cool stuff. So I should probably get on that. Ceramic, carbon, and carbon. So 2 carbons there. I think green hell actually impacts a lot more, which would be pretty nice. What else we got? Carbon, carbon, and titanium. Maybe titanium. Yeah, a lot of cash. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Drop rates. Oh yeah, it is a titanium. All right. Well, that should get me back into things because I've not unpacked a lot. I've not done much. That should get me a decent amount of cash as well. So we'll probably try and speed through those challenges. Asia Pacific test drive. So is this the new updates? No, it's not. This is just the old guard, the old Asian stuff. 80 RQ. That's pretty high. Let's just do a nice little gameplay day to end it off, and then that'll be today's video done. You know, we're back at it, going back into the grind. 57 average. I mean, it's all dry. There's 2 city streets that we need, of course. Atenza might be pretty decent. I just need the medium ground clearance car. Geneva 4387, 4790. I still need to get used to the new RQs. 4387, no, 4294. Save RQ that way too. Okay, let's just get into it, man. Let's just get into it. Hyundai probably isn't the best option to use. I could probably use a better Legend. But yeah, you know, one good thing about recording after like 2 weeks as well is my eyes are slowly getting used to the big screen again. I've not seen a desktop this big because, you know, I didn't bring my laptop to Japan. So I was just looking at my phone. The biggest thing I could look at was my iPad. So this is like 3 times, okay, not 3 times, but maybe 2 times, 2.5 times bigger than my iPad. So it's pretty nice to see it all again. Oh man, you know what's a good car to use? Probably this, the Hyundai Elantra N. I mean, I'm just like shoehorning cars in here right now. Not the best hand that I can make. Oh, game crash. Okay, we're back. Okay, yep, we're back. I mean, that's how you get back into things, right? With a nice little BlueStack crash. Oh yeah, with the new menu screen too. Totally forgot to mention that. Brand new menu screen. Okay, what we're talking about changing the hand. I have 2 Elantras, so I might as well use both of them. One is drag spec, but I feel like that might be pretty decent for a city street small. But okay, it's not gonna beat another kind of Elantra. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. With the RX Vision, could use that. Oh, but the BMS is a little better. Yeah, BMS is better. Yeah, let's go. Tokyo Bridge. I mean, this is a pretty decent hand. If I have the legendaries max, I think I can make an impact here. Again, I'm still in that phase where I don't really care about the game, so like I could just upgrade some legends and kind of just like say F it, but I don't know if I want to do that for this event. Oh dude, if I'm saying that, it means I'm starting to care again. Yep, things are getting back to normal, guys. I'm starting to care again. I'm starting to be, you know, selective with my fuse and all that. All right, slalom. I mean, we don't want to put that on the slalom, especially not the drag spec. Okay, yeah, that works better. Oh, this actually works perfectly because not a lot of people have a drag spec Hyundai Elantra N. I do. And that's actually going to make a difference in this 30 to 130. Cool. It's not like that was like the difference of me winning the entire thing or not, but yeah, we'll take it. 3 there. Cool. All right, 1 more to go and we are back. Let's see. Oh, what? 4-wheel drive, standard tires. Am I missing something here? Is there a little bit of rain, or is he using that because it's medium ground clearance? We've got that for the draw. Well, that actually can win. And then that, yeah, okay, there you go. Put you on the G-Force. Okay, the last 2 races lose. That isn't very smart. If we switch that, we got a win from Tokyo Overpass. We lose Tokyo Drag, but that's fine. We don't have any car that can beat that. If I had that car, I think I would have won like the final like a month ago. I forgot what the prize car was, but the PM was useful for something, right? I can't remember what it was anymore. The one with the Remac. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We're back. Expect videos every day, once again, for the rest of the month. Stay safe, wash your hands, false them out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care, look like Leslie Brooks. Pin-up girls everywhere with the drop dead look. Swing it side to side as we slow dance to the night. When I hold your perfect hand